Hi, I'm Shahul. I'm the co-founder of Exploding Gradients, and I take my coffee black and without sugar.
What would you recommend if we're just trying to figure out, what's the best way for us to evaluate it against our own data and our own use cases?
So the problem can be broken down into different steps. Okay, the first thing you have to figure out is in your application, what would be a reasonable test set that you have to evaluate. So the test set should contain the expected distribution of data which you are exposing the LLM to. For example, if you are building a retrieval augmented system and the people are always asking the system about summaries and stuff, you should have some kind of prompts and user prompts that have these kinds of distribution. Okay, what is the summary of this document? What is the summary of that document? All that stuff. And then the next step should be to figure out the dimensions, the aspects that people really care about, or even you really care about. So when you get a summary, what are the aspects of summary that you really care about? Okay, so let's see if in my case it could be fluency, coherency, and abstract. How much level of information from the actual content does the abstract capture? All these stuff. So let's say I have identified, now I have a test set. The second step, I have identified some aspects, some dimensions that I really care about or my users really care about. And then I have to figure out a method to quantify these aspects. So this can be done, quantifying the aspects can be either done using some string match, or you can use an LLM to evaluate the LLM itself. So I think the future of evaluation, even multimodal audio or LLMs itself is AI itself. So I think in future AI will evaluate AI systems, but these evaluations will be formulated in such a way that it cancels or it is not really affected by the biases that are inherent to AI systems. I think in LLM's case, you could either use LLM itself to quantify these aspects. How fluent is the output and how coherent is the output, etc., etc. So now you have to figure out a method to use LLM to quantify this output in a way that it is not really affected by the biases of LLMs. Some of the biases of LLMs, like LLMs usually only give integer scores, like some of the things which I pointed out in my blog.